Wow, you hear that? The excitement surrounding SpaceX's achievements at the end of the year is palpable, isn't it? Their momentum is unmatched, especially with the Falcon team achieving a groundbreaking 96 missions to space. Following this remarkable feat, the SpaceX Starb engineers swiftly embarked on engine tests for both the first and second stage Starship boosters. Each test held distinct objectives: ignition of a single Raptor engine on Flight 3, Starship demonstrating a flight. Like started for an in-space burn, SpaceX updated sharing on X. The recent test involving Ship 28 appears to be a pivotal step in demonstrating engine setup procedures during flight in space, a critical maneuver utilized for rocket control and trajectory adjustments. DR during descent. Maintaining control during descent is crucial, as a loss of control could lead to an unpredictable final destination. For the rocket, comparisons have been drawn between this test and the D-orbit burn of Ship 26. While similar, it's important to note the nuances between the two. An in-space burn after the primary ignition and initial burn to achieve orbit signifies an engine startup in space, distinct from a deorbit burn, specifically aimed at reducing the space SEST velocity to re-enter the atmosphere. The implication here suggests that Ship 28 might undertake an orbital journey and potentially perform a deorbit burn, a critical maneuver that prepares the spacecraft for atmospheric re-entry. SpaceX achieved another remarkable milestone. Just an hour and a half later, just completed static fire test of Flight 3 Super Heavy booster. Elon Musk shared on X. The test firing of all 33 engines marked a significant milestone, showcasing the potential maximum thrust of 790 tons or 16.7 million PBS. Notably, this test's throttle performance seems comparable to Booster 9, despite being Booster 10's initial ignition attempt without any prior pre-B burner or spin prime tests. What's impressive is the evident maturity of the Raptor engines and the booster system, akin to the meticulous proof testing seen in modern Falcon boosters. The successful test also highlights the effectiveness of the booster B-Day flame deflector and the recent upgrades in the tank farm, which include additional recondensed and sub-chillers. These enhancements enable quicker cooling of pip work, accelerating the propellant loading process, improving efficiency during DET tanking, and potentially allowing faster turnaround between launch attempts. The shared video of the 33-engine Starship Super Heavy static fire on SpaceX's X page revealed a clear sequence of engine shutdown marring the end of the test. The pace of progress suggests that the first 3 integrated Starship flight tests could potentially launch within an unprecedented 12-month time frame, a notable achievement for such a monumental rocket. The prospect of Starship reaching orbit in the coming months seems increasingly likely after achieving these milestones. SpaceX's immediate course of action includes the progression towards Starships F4, 5, and 6. The recent developments at SpaceX continues to amaze, with Booster 12 being moved to Massey for proof testing, likely intended for Flight 5. Simultaneously, Ship 29 made its way to Mega Bay 2 for Raptor installation, marking the inaugural use of the new ship bay for engine installation and internal work. Additionally, Ship 30 was expected to follow Booster 12 to Massey's at the time of this report. Since SpaceX began testing Starship rockets in 2020, the company has made significant strides in both production and testing. The progress includes the development of new Raptor engines, the implementation of a new water-dargy system at the pad, upgrades to the Super Heavy booster, and accelerated manufacturing processes. Manufacturing efficiency stands as a crucial challenge for SpaceX in achieving its ambitious goals, with Starship. Elon Musk's recent statements underscore the necessity for SpaceX to produce at least 100 second stage Starships annually to realize the vision of colonizing Mars by the mid-D250s, while the Super Heavy booster is slated to return to the launch site within minutes post-launch. The return of the second stage Starship will take considerably longer. Addressing this demand, SpaceX is gearing up to prepare more Starships for launch, following the Super Heavy's return, necessitating a higher production rate to support this aggressive cadence. SpaceX is actively constructing a second launch site at its Texas facilities, a strategic move to accommodate the increased manufacturing output and facilitate smoother launches. Elon Musk's announcement of forthcoming company talks for SpaceX and Tesla brings anticipation for insights into the future plans of these prominent entities. Musk's announcement regarding the upcoming company talks for SpaceX and Tesla, said to be publicly posted on X, has generated significant anticipation. SpaceX's talk is scheduled for the upcoming week, with Tesla's session following after the electric vehicle maker 10K filing with the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. In these talks, Musk outlined a general agenda that encompasses recapping the accomplishments of both SpaceX and Tesla teams throughout 2023. Additionally, he will delve into detailing the exciting plans that both companies have in store for 2024. Musk also hinted at discussing long-term strategies during these sessions. The decision to publicly post these talks on X presents an excellent opportunity for users of the platform to gain insight into the future trajectories of SpaceX and Tesla, given their positions as industry leaders in space exploration and electric vehicles, respectively. The anticipated plans and strategies discussed are expected to be compelling and potentially transformative. This transparent sharing of SpaceX's and Tesla's future visions, achievements, and long-term objectives aligns with Musk's ethos of open communication and transparency. It also enables enthusiast investors and the general public to comprehend the direction and aspirations of these two pioneering companies, fostering a greater understanding of their contributions and innovations of their respective fields. The accomplishments of both SpaceX and Tesla throughout this year are indeed commendable. SpaceX notably soared by launching an impressive 96 rockets, demonstrating an incredible cadence of launches. Additionally, the company conducted another successful test flight of its Starship rocket, showcasing ongoing advancements in its development regarding crewed missions. SpaceX facilitated 3 launches this year, mirroring the numbers from 2022. However, there is a possibility that the company might escalate this to as many as 4 crewed missions in 2024, underscoring SpaceX's commitment to advancing human spaceflight. The year 2023 marked significant milestones in space exploration, witnessing the journey of the second UAE astronaut, the first 2 Saudi astronauts, and the maiden voyage of the first international Dragon pilot into space. Moreover, Starlink, SpaceX's satellite internet constellation, reached a substantial milestone by garnering 2.3 million customers worldwide, highlighting its rapid expansion and adoption. An intriguing observation emerged regarding SpaceX's satellite launches throughout the year. Initially, the company initiated the year by deploying version 1 Starlink satellites in batches ranging from the 40s to 50s from both coasts. However, there was a shift to larger and more capable version 2 mini satellites. As the year progressed, this transition likely contributed to an increased number of satellites launched per mission, reflecting SpaceX's commitment to evolving and enhancing its satellite technology for improved efficiency and capabilities. SpaceX's ongoing enhancements in Falcon 9 launch efficiency were notable in 2023, particularly in adjusting satellite deployment numbers per mission. Initially constrained by added size and weight, the Falcon 9 could only carry 22 Starlink satellites from the East Coast and 21 from the West. However, a slight increase in these capacities partway through the year effectively equated to an additional launch's worth of satellites. By the year's end, these enhancements underline the effects of frequent rocket launches on improving launch efficiency, enabling missions like Dragon to support return to launch sites, or RTLs, landings for both cargo and crewed missions on the Tesla front. Achievements included the smooth rollout of the Model 3 Highland upgrade in China and the initiation of Cybertruck deliveries. Furthermore, notable progress was made in projects like the Optimus Tesla Bots Gen 2 iteration. Despite falling short of the 100 launch goal, the Falcon 9 rocket claimed the title of the most launched rocket globally, carrying over 1 million kg of payload to orbit. SpaceX firmly maintained its status as the leader in the launch industry this year. Of the 96 Falcon launches in 2023, a record-breaking 5 for Falcon Heavies, while other rockets may have surpassed it in terms of raw power. The Falcon Heavy continues to attract crowds to the Space Coast for its impressive launches and landings. Looking ahead, SpaceX has ambitious plans for the upcoming year, aiming to potentially launch up to 144 missions in 2024, with 2023 potentially reaching 200 missions. If both coasts maintain their anticipated ramp-up, these projections signal an era of increased activity. Additionally, there is anticipation for the first Falcon 9 booster to achieve 20 reuses and the expectation of even more Starship launches compared to 2023. Indeed, the year 2023 is seen not just as a remarkable period for spaceflight achievements, but also as the inception of what is expected to become a new normal in the Additionally, there is anticipation for the first Falcon 9 booster to achieve 20 reuses and the expectation of even more Starship launches compared to 2023. Indeed, the year 2023 is seen not just as a remarkable period for spaceflight achievements, but also as the inception of what is expected to become a new normal in the industry's evolution and advancements. Well, folks, that's about it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you want to support our channel even further, you can hop on over to our Patreon through the link in the description below, sign up, and become a patron today to gain access to exclusive content. Sounds exciting, right? In any case, we still appreciate your generosity and your passion for space exploration. As always, this is Kevin from Great SpaceX. And until next time, keep looking up and Happy New Year.